Welcome to Not Just Girl Talk. It's your host, Ashanti B. Let's jump into the conversation. Hey y'all, welcome back to Not Just Girl Talk. It's your girl, Ashanti B. And I'm so happy that you came to kick it with me. I'm so happy to be back. I'm back, yeah. I'm back. Yeah, Not Just Girl Talk is back. Yes, I'm so excited to be back. Thank you so much for joining in today. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And the ones that kept listening and the new listeners while our hiatus, was happening, thank you. Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the listens. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the love. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. But as you can see, I am so low. Yes, it is Ashanti B on Not Just Girl Talk. And I'm excited for this new venture, okay? Before we get started, there's a new segment that we want to introduce, or I want to introduce. And it is our testimony, thankful, and good news segment. We're going to start the show off with some goodness. Yes, good news. With all the things that are going on, it's good to just hear something good. Hear something encouragement, a testimony to kind of get you through the next phase, the next day, something, okay? So if you have a testimony or something good you want to get over to us, you can send it in to notjgt02@gmail.com, or you can put it down in the comment section. I'm sure someone would love to hear your good news. Also, I'm going to share mine, okay? My good news, my testimony. I'm going to start at the top of the year. God really showed out. My son was in a car accident in Texas on the Highway 35. So all my Texas people, if you're driving Texas and you've been on the Expressway 35, I don't like it. And Texas drivers drive crazy anyway. Yeah, y'all drive crazy anyway. And my son was in an accident on the expressway. Car spent out, hit a wall, all the things. He was in the hospital. He wasn't alert for over 24 hours, almost into 48 hours. And as a mother, that was a scary moment. But I just want to thank God for sparing his life, for allowing him to make a full recovery, allowing him to have the functions of his limbs, just everything. I just thank God so much for that. So that's my testimony. That's my good news, is that I'm thankful to God for allowing my son to see another day and to be here and not allow the accident to take his life. So thank God so much for that. If you have a testimony, again, send it in to notjgt02@gmail.com. And I'm also, another thing that I'm thankful for is you all. Oh my God. As y'all can tell, I don't know if you can hear it or see it, but I am smiling so big because I'm excited and I'm happy to be back. Okay? Starting over, starting new. In 2026, the first episode of Not Just Girl Talk. Okay, so let's get started. So before we dive into the conversation today, I want to give y'all a new segment. Okay, it's starting off the plug. Yeah, I'm your girl. I'm the plug. I'm gonna plug y'all into some things that you didn't know you needed or wanted, some places that you didn't know you needed to go or want to go, or some things that you need in your life. I'm the plug. I'm your girl. I'm gonna give you that information. So today I want to plug y'all in to this new fragrance that I've been wearing that I got a lot of compliments on. Okay, it is the Frenchie Cashmere Vanilla. Yeah, this is that girl. I was just on a girls trip. Y'all can go back and look at my, well, not back, but you can go to my IG and it'll show you that I was just on a girls trip with my friends and my sister Pooh. Hey y'all, we had such a good time. And when I tell you, I pulled this out and I was like, when we getting ready, like and they was like, what you got on? Oh my God, what's that? Now they've heard of the brand, but they didn't know about that good scent, that cashmere vanilla. She is what you need to be picking up. I'm not a vanilla girl. I don't need the vanilla gang to be attacking me. I'm just not a vanilla girl. But that cashmere vanilla, yeah, that's where it's at. So stop at the store, order it, pick you up one. When I tell you, she's there, but she's subtle. I like to be in the room, but you know, in the cut at the same time, if you know what I mean. I'm her. She is her. So pick her up. It is the Frenchie Cashmere Vanilla. Let me know how you like it. All right. So that's me, y'all, plugging y'all in. It's not, you know, it ain't sponsored either. Not yet. Okay? Not yet. So I'm going to plug y'all into some things that I like. Maybe not the normal stuff that you hear to see, but some events, some places, some things, some food, some spot. Like, that's what I'm here for. I'm the plug. I got you covered. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So I got to re-up on it. Not re-up. Not re-up. I have to get me some more because in my bottle, it's almost gone. It's definitely almost gone. But that's what I'm plugging you into today for this week. Pick you up a fragrance that shows that you're in a room, but you still in the cut at the same time. That's what she does. Y'all, I'm excited. So let's jump into the conversation, okay? So today, I want to talk about starting over. Not your typical start over, okay? Calm down, calm down, calm down. But I found myself starting over in life. And when I was getting the episode together, I was like, do I want to start off, you know, little relationshipy, little fun, little light? And this is fun and light. I didn't know kind of where to go and us coming back. But what better way than to start with starting over? Like, I'm here doing the episode. We're starting over brand new with Not Just Girl Talk for 2026. And I felt like this was fitting. And this is a space where I am in my life right now. So, okay. Let me get comfortable for this. So I was talking to my kid's grandmother. And we were just talking about, like, my daughter, she's going to college. She's trying to decide what school, well, she knows what school she's going to, but just trying to get her set up for school, get her on the right path, making sure she's making good decisions. She's being proactive, doing the things that she needs to do to pretty much start school. So I was like, you know, this time is just gone so fast. And I was like, I want her to really enjoy where she is and the things that she's doing. And I was like, when I was in my 20s, you know, the 20s, just, I lived in them. It's like I enjoy my 20s. I lived the 20s. They didn't rush by. Them 30s, where they at? Where the 30s go? Because they came and went. Them 30s said in and out. And 40, right now, 41. I'll be 42 next month. I'm happy to say. But 40s is a sweet spot. I feel like I'm coasting in my 40s. I don't feel like they're moving too fast. I feel like they're pretty much here. Excuse me. But I also feel like I'm starting over again at 40. And when I say I'm starting over, I found myself saying, oh, I can't wait to get back to me. I can't wait to get back to me. And getting back to me meant getting back to the old me and feeling like my old self, feeling like how I used to feel. And I'm learning that now in starting over, I can't be who I used to be, feel how I used to feel. I'm not in that space no more. I'm not at that phase of time anymore. I'm actually in a new space. And what that looks like right now is really different than what I thought it was going to look like. I could just tell you the truth. At 40, I didn't think I was going to be starting over anything. Okay, I could just tell you that. Starting over with getting these kids out of the house. But really starting over with life. And now I found myself where I had to just stop and be okay with starting over. Because I just wasn't. I was like, oh, I got to start over again. I'm not where I want to be. Here I am trying to figure it out again. Do whatever again. Reassess my life again. You know how they have Sunday resets. I'm resetting again. I'm like, God, like, Lord, again? I'm 41, about to be 42. I'm supposed to have stuff in order. I'm supposed to have things lined up. But here I am finding myself starting over. Now, I don't know anybody out there that can relate to where I'm at, but that's kind of where I am. And I will say that I felt embarrassed, that I felt defeated. I felt shame that I'm yet again starting over, trying to figure out life and figure out just who I am and how to navigate the new space. Like, I'm about to be an empty nester. That's new for me. Like, my oldest son is in Texas. My daughter's going to be in Louisiana. And it's me and the twins are going to be here. And they're graduating next year. So guess what? I'm going to start over again in that phase. But right now, I had to stop. Because I don't like the space that I'm in. And feeling unsure of myself based on where I am, and not having the confidence in who I am based on who I used to be, I had to stop talking to myself like that. I'm in a space now where I'm telling myself that it's okay to start over. It's okay to begin again. No, you're not the same person you was in your 20s. You should be happy for that, because who you was in your 20s is not who you would want to be in your 40s. And so what did you have to start over in 20? So what did you have to start over at 30? So what did you starting over at 40? As long as you're getting up and you are making it happen by any means necessary that doesn't diminish who you are and your character, it's okay to start over. And when I tell y'all, I didn't, I'm not finna cry, but I really didn't like that I had to start over at 40. I'm divorced. I'm single. I got divorced. I was married. I didn't think I was going to be divorced at 40. I'm thinking we're going to be, living it up. Here I am back in the dating world, trying to navigate that. That's new. Here I am. I'm in a new state. Well, I've been in Maryland for a while, but I have new friends. They're not my friends from back when I was 20. They're my friends now. So I'm learning how to cultivate those new relationships. I'm learning how to be the person I am now so that I can be better for who I am in this phase and what the next phase of my life looks like. So I am now learning to stop, forgive myself for some mistakes and some things that didn't make me feel good, right? It's the saying, what they say, oh, we are all self-made, but only the successful and the rich will admit it. And I thought about that and I was like, dang, that's so true. I'm self-made, right? I've made some decisions that I'm not proud of. I've not accomplished some things that I wanted to accomplish. And it's made me who I am today. And who I am today is a strong woman because of those things. Yeah, it may not have gone how I have planned for it to go, but it's gone the way that it was supposed to go. Now, I just have to forgive and take the lessons and create the newness that's ahead of me. And stop looking back. Stop walking with regret. Stop walking in shame. I was telling my friend, I was like, I just did life wrong. And that's true. Like, I felt like that. I feel like I did life wrong, so wrong, because I'm not where I want to be. I made poor choices when I was young. I didn't get the career path that I wanted to get. I didn't go the way that I thought it would go. And the relationships that I had didn't serve me in the way that I wanted them to serve me. And I just messed up. I just told her I messed up so bad. And I was telling my sister this too. And I was like, I just don't feel accomplished, right? And that can vary depending on, who you are. But I just didn't feel like that. And here I am, 41, and feeling unaccomplished and feeling down and starting over again. And I felt bad about that. But then I had to realize, today is decision day. I need to decide what I want for me and what the next 40 years is going to look like. Not what the last years look like, but what the next 40 is going to look like. What the next phase of life is going to look like for me. And, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting to be crying, but I'm looking forward and not backwards. No, I can't get back what I messed up. No, I can't change it, but I can change where I'm at. I can make new choices, new decisions, and I want that for you too. So if this message is for you, it's okay to start over. Today is decision day to decide how you want the next phase of your life to look, how you want the next chapter to look. I'm not the same last year. I'm happy that I'm moving forward and I'm a new person this year. So like the kids right now, my daughter, everybody's like, it's decision day, decision day. They're moving into that new chapter, that new phase of life. And I'm like, today is decision day. For me, for you to decide, how do you want the next phase to look for you? It's okay that you messed up. I'm working through that myself. I'm forgiving myself for some stuff. I'm like, dang, how you mess up like that? You smarter than that. You better than that. Like, how you didn't? I still beat myself up with some stuff. But guess what? I get up every day and try to make it better. And I want you to do the same thing. So this message is to start over. Here at Not Just Girl Talk, it's okay. We are about the things that we say we're going to do. We don't just talk about it. We make things happen. Which is why it's not just girl talk. I'm not just talking about, I'm going to do a thing. I'm doing it. I said I was going to start over. Guess what I'm doing? I'm recording the start of 2026 podcast of Not Just Girl Talk. Because over here, we do what we say we're going to do. We're getting up. We're not just talking about it. We are women of action. We are women of movement. And that's what we're doing here. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I want you to do. So, decision day is today. Decide what you want the next phase of your life to look like. Decide what you want the next chapter to look like. I'm here for you, which is why we have the testimonies of other women, which is why we have good news, which is why I want us to show how thankful we are. I'm thankful for the past because it's made me stronger in being the person that I am today. And I'm happy to be here to talk to you all about it. I'm not, trying to just preach a message or tell y'all to do something. I'm living it. I'm doing it now. I'm picking myself up. It's some stuff I'm not happy about. It's some things that I want in the future, and I'm going after it. And I want you all to do the same. So here today for the first episode of Not Just Girl Talk, it's decision day, baby. Over here, we don't just talk about it. We get up and make things happen. And I want you to do the same thing. And it's a quote that I want to give y'all before I leave today. And I want to say the quote right, so I'm going to read it. It says, nobody can go back and start a new beginning. But anyone can start today for a new ending. And I am living with expectation of the newness that's ahead, with an expected end that God has for me, that God has for you. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in to our new beginning, our new episode where we are starting over and we are deciding today that we are moving forward to an expected end. Today is decision day. What are you going to decide for yourself? Thank you for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk. I'm your girl Ashanti B. Come on, I got you. Let's do this together. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Not Just Girl Talk, where we don't just talk about what we're going to do. We get up and we do what we said we were going to do. Thank you for tuning in. I love y'all, and y'all have a good day. Bye.